If your last hire didn't work out the way you hoped, or if you're still staring at open roles weeks or even months later, chances are one of the five mistakes I'm about to cover is to blame. My name is Ann Bedford-Flood. I'm founder of ProSource Staffing, and we help leaders and hiring managers recruit and hire better, smarter, and faster. I have worked with companies across manufacturing, logistics, distribution, and a variety of other industries who thought the issue was just needing more candidates. But more candidates will fix a broken process. After 28 years running a staffing firm and helping place thousands of roles fast, I've seen the same hiring mistakes quietly drain revenue, delay production schedules, and frustrate even the best leadership teams. So let's walk through the five hiring mistakes costing you time, money, and top talent and what you can do about it. Mistake number one, posting before clarifying the role. Why does this hurt? Too many businesses rush to post a job without having a real conversation about what they actually need. The result? Misaligned expectations, irrelevant applications, and wasted interviews. I've seen companies argue over a candidate after the interview because the leadership wasn't even on the same page about the top three priorities for that particular role. What to do instead? Before posting anything, hold a clarity session with key leadership and hiring managers. Outline what is absolutely non negotiable, what's trainable, and what's just a nice to have. This upfront work ensures alignment and it attracts the right people from the very start. Mistake number two, waiting for applicants instead of actually recruiting. In today's market, the best candidates aren't browsing job boards. They're already working and they are being recruited by your competitors. One logistics company I worked with posted roles for 45 days with no traction. We stepped in, sourced passive candidates directly, and filled the roles in 10 days. So, what should you do instead? Develop an outbound recruitment strategy. Use LinkedIn, industry associations, referrals, and recruiting partners who specialize in your field to build passive talent pipelines. Waiting around is not a strategy, it is a recipe for disaster. Mistake number three, interviewing for skills, not staying power. Why does it hurt? Anyone can look good on paper, but technical skills don't mean much if the person doesn't align with your values, work ethics, or long-term goals of the organization. We had a client hire a perfect resume who quit after 60 days. They never asked questions about collaboration style, motivation, or long-term interest. So what can you do instead? Start interviewing for behavioral alignment, not just buzzwords. Ask situational questions. Look for signs of accountability, coachability, and motivation. These are the traits that keep someone around when the job gets hard, and we all know it will. Mistake number four, letting hiring drag on. Why does it hurt? Top candidates don't sit around and wait for you. If your interview process takes weeks, or even worse, months, you're not just losing talent, you're losing the right talent. I've watched companies interview the same candidate 3 times over 4 weeks, only to have them accept another offer before a decision was made. So, what can you do instead? Before you even launch a search, set internal decision-making timelines. This is very important. Know who's interviewing, when they're going to interview, and how decisions will be made. Speed equals competitiveness in hiring. Mistake number five, overloading internal teams. Why does this hurt? Asking already maxed out managers or HR teams to own hiring on top of everything else leads to shortcuts, it leads to burnout, and it leads to huge hiring mistakes. One manufacturing company had their operations manager screening resumes between shifts. Not only were qualified candidates being overlooked, but hiring dragged on for months. So, what can you do instead? Build a real hiring system or delegate it. Partner with recruiters who understand your industry and can act as an extension of your internal team. Your manager should be interviewing top candidates, not buried in admin work. If even one of these mistakes feels familiar, it's probably already costing your business. Inside our elite talent acquisition program, we fix all five of these fast and hand you vetted candidates who are ready to win from day one. Click the link below to see if we can help you. We'll walk you through exactly how to reduce time to hire and improve retention without the traditional recruiter headaches.